And now we've got Monica. So I've gone from bridal, where I need something that looks very subtle and very, very, I guess, almost that it's not there, to Monica. Here's my dream.
I'm quite natural now, but for the Miss Universe International pageant, I mean, you're on stage and you have to be very bronze because the bright lights just wash all the colour away. So Mediterranean tan was an absolute godsend. I was in Vegas for 3 weeks competing for the Miss Universe title, and you don't have time to go out in the sun to get spray tanned or anything like that. So I did the moisturisers every night to maintain the tan that I had, and then I did also the other tan that you put on, the everyday sort of tan, and that was phenomenal on stage.
And that's a tan extender that Monica's talking about. So our tan extender is a 2-in-1 gradual tanner. So Monica had a tan before she went and then competed for 3 weeks with the same tan.
I couldn't believe it that it lasted.
I know. So it's not, it's very different if you see all these brands on the market and they promise the world, but I actually worked with someone like, Monica, and before you, Tegan, before her, Olivia. Everyone was different and different colourings. And so it's really important for me to deliver to the girls while they're away for 3 weeks, the perfect tan for 3 weeks. And so, most people here are going, what, a tan for 3 weeks? But you can do it if I employ Monica's help to make sure my manufacturing and chemical knowledge will actually mesh together with what she needs. And again, we use an 8-hour product, and I use a dark with really, really heavy bronzers. And we tend to spray the day before if we're going for a photo shoot, because we want the bronzer to stay on and still be really heavy and not penetrate those lights. And there's Tegan. So as you can see, we've got Monica, who's quite dark, and then we've got Tegan, who's very fair. So we can't use one product on both these girls. What we have to do is pick and choose what we're going to do, and we had quite a few practices, didn't we?
We did. It's amazing, it really was. And the confidence, honestly, for me, having a tan just gives you that extra confidence. It's not the funnest thing to do to walk out in swimwear in front of 2 billion plus people, but having that tan, it just gives you that extra oomph, I think. It was wonderful.
We have a saying, if you can't tan it, tone it, tan it. So I employ that one. And so how much do I use? I use a little bit more product when I'm tanning someone like Monica, and I use about the 80 mils, whereas normally I would use 50 to 70, but I use a little bit more and get a little bit heavier bronzer on there so it's staying for your photo shoots and stuff, which is great. So Monica, tell us your top 5 in the world you've delivered. So tell us a little bit about that experience, because it's quite an interesting process, isn't it?
Oh, definitely. I mean, so much goes into the process. You can't, it's not just coming there, jumping on that stage and you're ready. I mean, so much preparation goes into play, and working with an amazing team of professionals who are all the best at what they do to help me, because I have no idea. Before I met Andrea, I didn't know about even exfoliation before tans and how important that is, and then let alone the brief tan sprays and how fantastic they are, the Mediterranean tan. So just working with these professionals to get to my goals. For me, goal setting is very, very important. So I set my goals, and then I had the best team with me to help me achieve them.
And that's what I really like, I guess, about what I do. It's probably different about my brand to every other brand. I'm not just a brand that you see that, some salon owners decided to, put out, salon ABC's tan, and they're, that's the name of their business and that's the tan that they put out. One, I don't compete against my salons. 2, you'll never find Mediterranean tan in a discount store, because I don't believe that you can walk into a discount place, see a brand on there and go, oh yeah, now I'm trying to go across to a professional salon and they're trying to tell me that they're professional but they've got the same thing I can get in at Priceline. Makes total sense. Doesn't make any sense. Yeah, you don't see Miss Universe Australia, romping around with, skimpies, no clothes on in dodgy places. It just doesn't gel, does it?
Yeah, so that's something that's been very, very important to me with all my clients and people that I work with, is to be true to myself and to not compromise what I'm comfortable with, because I myself am a brand. That's what I wanted to enter Miss Universe for, was to develop my own personal brand and speak about things that I actually am passionate about. So to work with somebody like Andrea and a product like Mediterranean Tan was, a no-brainer, because I think we're really synergistic when it comes to our, goals and passions and visions, and she's such an inspiration. So Yeah, it's been amazing.
Oh, thanks. It's true. Sometimes I can be a real hard ass too, but anyway, it's all good. And some of the things that I don't like to see in the industry are stuff like we all know, the lady on the left up there. That's not appropriate for a tan ambassador for me. That behaviour is not acceptable. That is not something that I would have dropped that person like a hot cake. If Monica ever plays up, she's in a world of trouble. And we've got to be really careful about what we do and how we behave and how that works with us as salon owners, because we're putting that out there all the time, and that's a part of who you are with your business. And I guess the other thing that I do a bit differently is that I'm really selective in who I give my product to at a distribution level, and you will not see my product in every big distribution network for that very reason. It's like you've got to have the same values of me, and it's got to be about us women in the industry making life for us women in the industry better, not, here's a product, off you go. It's all about customer service.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful values.
Well, thank you, Monica. It's great to work with you, and you're just about ready to give up your crown.
I know it's come around so fast, but I'm really excited for my next step in my journey and to see the next beautiful Aussie girl hopefully take home that crown for us.
Well, we certainly do very well, and we do very well on the world stage, and I'm very proud to see your transition from day one all the way through, and I think that's what's really important. So thank you, Monica.
My pleasure.